clock's bell sounded in the distance of the room, where Ephraim relaxed while reading a book. This sound usually in fact marked the end of his relaxation. He rose from his old car towards the door and left the room. In spite of his walk, it could be shown the experience that loaded his shoulders in his need of a third leg. By looking at the clock, he notices something a bit peculiar. "This clock no longer works as it used to. This time it was twice than the last," he muttered as he inspected the clock. "Unacceptable. This is the second time this." Again, the bells were heard, this time in the room next to him. Answer took the old man as he tried to comprehend what had just happened. Walking through the halls, Ephraim was losing all his forces to continue the search for what had caused the sound in the first place. Perhaps hanging on the wall were a torture for the man's mind, watching things that haunted him, making him walk with his eyes downcast, or preventing his head from filling with fragmented memories. Nevertheless, it could not be like that, as this time he was forced to observe his surroundings in order to find the bells. "I won't even cry. This whole journey is worth nothing," he grumbled among the silence. While looking at all his traveling souvenirs, he found an old scrapbook. The name of the trip appears on the cover. He starts to read it until he finds a note. Day 16. All what would have gone wrong went that way. I returned to refuge and I looked myself at the mirror. "As if you weren't used to this," says one. "But that doesn't mean it has to be something pleasant," responds the other. "I'm tired that it has become a routine, and I believe now is the time to make a change." I don't really think that's a good idea for any of us. For the first time, things with Daniel are going well, and you're willing to change that everything, just so that your life story doesn't repeat. It's absurd, and I will repeat it to you as many times as necessary. If our life revolved around fixing everything we didn't do, we wouldn't be considered a good life. For the third time, the bells rang again, changing their position once more. The call came from the main bedroom, to the left of the stairs. He returns the photo album to the bookcase and heads towards the stairs. The climate made all those regrets and lamentations to weigh twice as heavy for the weary soul. Arriving to the main room, he inspects it cautiously until he realizes a tiny bell over a pillow. He lifts it and shakes it with his right hand, producing its peculiar tinkle. Not even 5 seconds later, a small gray cat climbs into the bed to accompany the man. He then quickly grabs the little cat in his arms and goes to his chair, careful not to let anything fall. Arriving to his chair, he sits and puts the cat on his lap, beginning to caress it. He cheers as the little creature begins to fall asleep. Between sobbing, they both begin to close their eyes, reaching a profound level of tranquility seen in a very special group of people. The clock keeps ticking, the bell sounding in the distant room, although that wouldn't bother the rest of them.
This audio was realized by Adrián Valle Sosa, A01702445, and David Omar Beltrán Hernández, A01702571.